Grand Rising, good morning. Peace and blessings, Aria. What's going on? How you feeling? How you feeling? I'm getting ready to do the Rise of Wisdom start today. Yes, I'm late. No, I didn't get on here last night. Maybe I fell asleep doing my website. Oh, out of there. I'm talking about at the desk, nodding off. I, I, had, I had to go to bed. It was, I had to feel better. Well, I ain't gonna ask you what's wrong, but I hope you feel better, honey. I hope you feel better in whatever area that you need to feel better in. Alexa, volume down one. Okay, let me see. Y'all have to remove my channel from my computer last night. My man, let me tell you, Mercury retrograde been retrograding, and we just days into it. My device has been acting crazy. The phones, the computer, everything just been janky. And I'm like, okay, some gotta shake here. Some gotta happen. Cause uh-uh. Oh, that's my song. But they ain't even thank Jesus when he died on the cross. Cause his faith is so hateful. Okay, y'all. So today, after I finish the videos, I'm going to do the on the perspective. Listen, the communication, the technology is big Mercury retrograde energy, but I'm gonna flow with it. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. Okay, Aria, you may need to. If that's how you feel, you may need to. You may need to go with your, cause you know, follow what you being guided to do. These birds, baby. I gotta feed my birds. So I'm getting ready to do the rising wisdom start today. Okay. Um, after I do the videos today, I'm going to do the on a positive note message over in members today. Um, and we do have a full moon coming up, full moon in Virgo during Pisces season, but that is Tuesday. The full moon is on Tuesday. So I will be doing the full moon energy breakdown, full moon eclipse. Okay. And it just happens to fall on one of my favorite ancestors' birthday. Ain't that so crazy? I'm excited about it. So, yeah, I'm excited because I honor him every year. 303, If you ever heard me say Pop Joe, that's who I'm talking about. So I honor him every year on his birthday. Um, But that's one of my most honorable ancestors. So I'm excited about it. But yeah, the full moon is on the 3rd, where I am. So check it for where you are. All right. Big energy. Full moon in Virgo during Pisces season. So if you have significant Pisces or Virgo placements, be mindful of the energy. The current energy is a cycle, okay? The moon cycle. So it's a cycle, a 7-day cycle. Okay? So be mindful within now through the next, I'm gonna say this next week, because the full moon with an eclipse, that's big energy. Okay? So just be mindful if you are a Virgo, a Pisces, just be mindful, okay? And Aries, because it falls on a Tuesday. And Tuesday is that Mars energy, which is Aries energy. Mars is also one of Scorpio's traditional ruling planets. So Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Jupiter, Mercury, Pluto, Mars. Be mindful of your house placements, those placements that you have in Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, and then Mercury energy, Mars energy, Pluto energy, Neptune energy, Jupiter energy. Okay? Be mindful, all right? Because that's big energy. Use it to your benefit, if you will, okay? Use it to your benefit. That's what I'm going to say. Check your emotions. Be mindful of your emotions, especially if you are a moon or Lilith. Moon or Lilith of any of those signs. Be mindful of your energy, okay? Um, oh, you a prominent Virgo. Yes, definitely be mindful. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Don't be reactive. if it if you have to dismiss something, if you feel a way about something and you have to temporarily dismiss it, do what you need to do to protect your energy and protect yourself. Because don't let nobody tell you, oh, you being dismissive. And sometimes you need to be dismissive, because that's a way that you protect your energy and you protect yourself. So sometimes it's necessary to be dismissive. You can pick up where you left off at a later time when your energy is more balanced and you feel better about it. Okay? So those around you can either respect it or not, but just be mindful. Don't let nobody trick you or manipulate you into doing anything that you don't feel comfortable doing. I know many times, often people say, oh, how you feel don't matter. Your feelings don't matter. Your feelings matter more than you could ever imagine. What you feel matters more than you could ever imagine. This is why I always speak on you acknowledge it. We just talked about this yesterday in the Rising Wisdom to Start Your Day. Acknowledge how you feel. It's important that you do. No matter the feeling, no matter the emotion that you having, okay? Some feelings are temporary, some are long term, some are short term. Regardless of what it is, you acknowledge how you feel. Don't let anyone tell you that you shouldn't, your feelings don't matter. Okay? Cuz they matter. And at this time, your feelings are going to matter more than you think they do. Okay? So definitely acknowledge your feelings. Yes, emotions are the carriers of internal information. That's a fact. That is a fact. Aria, I'm gonna pin that in the comment section. Hello, Crystal. Hello, Amelie. Hold on. Amelita Walter. I tried, honey. I don't know. No. Alexa, volume down one. Good afternoon, Diamond Queen. What's going on, honey? Oh, I see you done became a member. Shout out to you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Oh, you 6 years old, honey? No, I cannot. You too young to be over here. You have a blessed day though. Tell your parents to come back. They can come over here. We, we, yeah. Mhm. So, just mindfulness at this time, being mindful of the energy, the full moon energy we are currently in. Okay, that full moon cycle that we are currently in. Also, Mercury retrograde energy that we are currently in. And we in that Mercury retrograde energy until the 20th. Today is March 1st. So, until March 20th, we'll be in Mercury retrograde in it. After that, it'll be post retrograde energy. But either way, okay, either way, be mindful of the energy. Today, after I finish the videos, I'm going to close out my prayer list for this week, for the last week, and I'm going to put it in my prayer box. So if you want to be added to the prayer list, let me know before the date is up. Okay, before this evening. We aren't, well, no, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I was gonna say I would do a topic tonight because I didn't do it last night, but I got a lot of cooking to do. So if I have time, I will. If not, it's not happening. And I told y'all you know, it's the 1st of March. Intentions need to be set. Okay. All right. All right. Diamond Queen, I got you on there. You want me to add you to the one for next week? For this coming week? I got you on this one for this past week. Oh wow, Aria. I got you, honey. I got you. Um, y'all, guess what I did? I finally finished my website. I told y'all I was trying to meet my deadline. I set deadlines for myself. March 1st was my deadline to finish my website, right? And to get everything on there. Everything is still not on there, but it's launched, it's complete. So it's done. Okay. I have a few more I have other products to add to the website. I just gotta find the photos and all of that and do all of that stuff. But and I do have to make a few edits. The services are on there. So now you do not have to email me. You don't have to email me to book your session, okay? You don't have to email me or any of that. You can book it straight from the website, okay? You can book your session. There's a little something else over there. You'll see it when you go. But you can book your session, individual sessions. It's individual coaching sessions, couple coaching sessions, and there's what I call an angel's message. That's something very special and unique. So that is on there as well. You can read the details of all that information before you book whatever you book, but you can book it directly from the website. Okay. I'm gonna put what I'll do is I'll type it in the chats. I'll do that because I don't know if it's gonna show up though because I don't allow people to put links. I don't allow links in my chats. So we're going to see. I guess we're going to test it out. But I'll put the website in the chats. And like I said, I'm still making a few edits, but for the most part, it's done. I launched it last night. It was a process, baby, because listen, and everything on there, I did myself. Everything. Everything. I did everything myself. Um, it's one thing that I don't like about it that I'm going to have to edit, but that's all right. It's good to go for now. You can also make your payments directly. Well, Aria, I was already doing it. So remember I told y'all don't start nothing new. This is stuff I started in December. I don't be saying nothing. I say a little here and there, but when I got stuff planned and stuff that I'm working on, I don't say anything like in detail until I'm completely done. I might, give y'all a little heads up through the process of it, but until it's detailed and done, uh-uh. So yeah, in Mercury retrograde. See, this now, Aria, this the part where, remember I told you the other day you want to flow with the energy? Flow with the energy. So if it's things you already working on and things you have already worked on and things you already been in the process of putting together, launch what you launching, do what you do. Just make sure you pray over it. I'm telling you. You should pray over everything you do anyway. Send a prayer of protection over your stuff. It's necessary. You should always do that. So, and I know some people gonna be like, "Oh, that's crazy. Why would you?" I do what I want to do because I know better. So I like to go with the flow of the universe. So I figured, what better time to launch it? Listen, y'all, I'm very intentional, right? So I know and I knew that we would be in this Virgo full moon energy during Pisces season for months. Okay. So this is why I started my process, because I wanted to be able to launch what I'm launching within this moon cycle. It's important to me for more than one reason. So, you know, so I do what I do when I do what I do. Do what I do, what I do, what I do. So here is the yes, intention is everything. I'm telling you. And you will not realize how much until you done did a lot of things without intentions, without making sure you doing it in a way that it should be done or needs to be done or maybe even has to be done. So I do have more products to list. There's only my main product that I've been selling for years and that I've been providing for years. It's on my website. I do have more photos to upload, so I will be doing that this afternoon. I just put something on there, so it'll be something on there just to kind of give you a sneak peek idea of what I do, how I do, when I do, what I do. Lord. I just put the website in the comments. So, all payments can be made on the website. I won't have none of your information. Your information is protected. Okay. Of course, you know, of course, I paid a little extra for your information to be protected and my information to be protected. Because, baby, it's too many people out here be scamming and spamming, and I ain't with it. Okay. So, all forms of payment that are accepted are listed on the website. Okay. So, when you go to checkout, you will see that. Okay. Um, that's about it. So I'm gonna get this information. Y'all can go look around, read about some things over there, and see what's going on over there, or kind of get an idea of what's going on over there on my website. I will be, like I said, adding more products. I got more products to add. One specifically I'm really excited about adding. I was excited about all of it, but the one product, I can't wait to add that one. It's something about it. It's something about it that I know is gonna be what it's supposed to be. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. So yes, you can book your coaching sessions on the website. You can book your personal guidance and insight on the website. You can book your couples coaching session on the website, okay? And the information is all there, all right? Everything is there. Any detailed information you may need, it's on the website. Any questions that you may have, I'm pretty sure they're already answered on the website. So, there you go. And I'll add that on my site too. But I launched my Patreon for my business. I did launch my Patreon for my business. And it's a podcast. Okay. So yes, I believe the other day I told you guys that I would be doing less videos on YouTube. More so the topics that we do on YouTube, I'll be doing them on Patreon. Not everything will be required for you to pay for it on Patreon, but yeah, the podcast is on Patreon. All right, y'all. Let's see what the information gonna be for today. Y'all could have waited to go over there until I was done, cause I know Arya and I know y'all went over there on that website. What's the affirmation for today? Teamwork. You know what? Let me tell y'all something, right? I know, Arya. I can feel it. Let me tell y'all something. I was so mad last night because I wasn't mad, but it was frustrating, right? Because I'm sitting here and I'm doing the website, and I was doing my website, and it kept trying to get me to do AI stuff to my site. I don't listen. I don't use AI for nothing. Like, I love to use my brain. So when I have to type things up, and I'm very well articulate. Like, I'm talking about, baby, listen. Very well. So I used to, let me tell y'all something. I was a master at writing essays, at writing papers, at writing documents, at doing proposals, at doing at doing grant writing. You hear me? Like, I used to do this stuff for other people. So I can type some stuff up. My brain flows very, very, very well. And I'm not about to use no AI, nothing. I can't, I ain't gonna say I never will. Okay? I ain't gonna say I never will. But it's just the fact of people are dependent on AI is crazy to me. Cause every time I ask somebody something, oh, I just use AI. Oh, I just use the AI. Oh, I just use the AI. I'll be like, don't nobody. Every time I see somebody business pop up, it's AI generated. They logo, AI. They this, AI. AI is like, dang, what's up? I mean, I know it's work smarter, not harder. I get it. But sometimes it's just like, use your brain. We got it for a reason. You don't gotta use the AI for everything, because you gonna let a computer system think for you. And I understand if you don't understand a lot of things, or you have a hard time comprehending things, or you have a hard time, just receiving information. I get it, but all the time, it's at what point are you allowing your brain to fully function? Like, I can't do it. And it kept trying to prompt me to use AI last night. It was pissing me off. And then it kicked me out of my site while I was in the middle of editing and typing stuff up. It kicked me out, deleted what I typed up, and I had to type it up again multiple times. I was pissed. I said, oh no, now I'm about to, but it pissed me off in a way that it made me keep going. Cause that's how I am. Like, I feel like you trying to reject what I'm trying to do. I feel like you trying to come in between. No, we ain't let no spirit of that interfere with nothing we got going on. So I say, yeah, I'm gonna sit here until it's done. And when I tell you I sat on my computer and trying to do everything and get everything done, I'm talking about did it until I was nodding off. I was at my desk like, I'm tired. But I bet you I finished it before I went to bed. Cause I don't even be playing. Cause once my mind is set on, okay, we finishing this. Cause this is our deadline right here. I told you I had a deadline to meet. My deadline was March 1st. It had to be done by midnight. And I'm talking about it was done by 11:53. Focus now, 888. Hello. Hello, Scott. Sebastian. You said it's an auditing tool? Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's so crazy? People use it for more than a auditing tool, an editing tool. They use it to really let it think for them. And it's just like, wow, like, it's mind blowing. Oh, Aria, that's interesting. to check yourself. That's interesting. I've never heard that before. And you know the best thing about it though, because people use all these AI generated this, AI generated that. Every photo that I put on my website is photos I've taken myself. Every photo is photos I've taken myself. Um, and I got some more to put on there. But this is the reason why I take photos so much, because I need to capture things that, you know, if I find joy in it, I know somebody else will. If it uplifts my spirit and lights my mood, baby, I know it's gonna do the same for somebody else. So I just, I guess I'm complicated. I don't know. I don't know. Checking isn't agreeing. Yeah, checking is not agreeing. That's for sure. Oh, thank you, darling. It was telling people that really. Now I wonder how many people unalived themselves because of that. That's really crazy. That's dangerous. Dangerous. Y'all, I'm going to read the affirmation that came out. Did it? Yeah, it's teamwork. But I really want to shuffle again because we just got this the other day. Yes, it agrees with everything. I told my son was using that. I told him, you better quit using that. And build your skill and use your brain. That stuff dangerous. I'm gonna get something else. You got regret at the top and self-forgiveness at the bottom. Somebody could be regretting. Somebody is regretting not helping someone or helping someone. Take it where it wasn't. But you see how they giving them a hand up on that hill? That's what it gave me. Somebody is in regret for not helping someone or helping someone. Somebody could not have known someone's self-worth, or they was just jealous. There go that jealousy energy again. They was jealous or mad. I don't know. Developed a relationship with AI. Oh. That's sad. But okay, now, listen. Now, we for weeks, we talked about the book of Revelations. I'm telling you, and Sebastian, what you speaking on in regards to Chat GPT and AI, people got to start reading and paying attention. You said pull another. I can't wait to do the on a positive note messages today on members. I feel like it's going to be good. I don't know why. I don't know what's going to happen over there. But something is telling me it's going to be something good. Last week I had fun doing the on a positive note messages. Yep, Diamond Queen. Yes, you do. What's the affirmation for today? Determination. It just flipped right out, baby. Yeah. You got that mindful exercise again at the top, listening at the bottom. What's behind that? Happiness. Look, you got bitterness behind that. Look, what I heard was bitter people can't make you happy. I don't know. Take that how that bitter people cannot make you happy. That's what I heard. Bitter people can't make you happy. Somebody is listening to someone who's bitter or jealous. Somebody is getting advice from someone who is bitter or jealous. Or you did and they're ruining your happiness or something that makes you happy. Um somebody is not fulfilled with they self or within their own life. It's something about, yeah. Oh, we listen, y'all. So this energy keep coming up for whatever reason. The bitterness, the jealousy, the envy. We've been talking about it all week. Okay. So be aware of your surroundings. This listen. I just heard you got people that surround you and they gonna try their best to down you. Keep them squares up out your circle. That's what I heard. You gotta cut people off. Yeah. Somebody need to learn how to cut people off. Yeah. You can love people from a distance. If these are people you care about, you love them from a distance. Just because you love and care about someone does not mean they love and care about you. Just because your love is genuine, it does not mean someone else's is genuine. Okay? Just FYI, take it from somebody who knows. One day, I'll be serious. But that's what I heard. That's Rocco. I think that's Rocco. Alexa, play Rocco Squares Out Your Circle. I think that's it. Here Squares Out Your Circle by Rocco on Amazon Music. That is the name of that song. Alexa, volume up to. Aria, I'm trying. You can swear about yourself. And it's only gonna get worse. And it's only gonna get. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Rocco and Future. It's old, but that's what I heard. Okay. Okay. Alexa, volume down to. It's giving crabs in a barrel. It said in a little big old little bucket. Yeah. Somebody want to pull you down because they down. Or somebody don't want you to be happy because they ain't happy. Or somebody don't want you to have something because they don't have it. Or somebody is trying to block your happiness because they don't have happiness and they not happy within themselves. Or they bitter about something. So just be mindful of the company you keep. Okay? Because it bleeds off on us in ways that you may not even deserve. Okay? You may not deserve the bitter Betty or the bitter Johnny. If your name Betty or Johnny, baby, it ain't. It's never mind. Okay? Hey, Cuban Smith. See, Arya, without even trying, huh? Whoo, focus now. I ain't even see you said that. Determination to discern. Okay. I missed that. And you said, very, very true. Love must be validated by effort. You know something? I had to have that conversation with my son last night about efforts and actions. My 16-year-old. About efforts and actions. Okay. And not being led by words. Now, listen, I ain't gonna give y'all the same pep talk I gave my son last night, but I'm gonna say this because I don't sugarcoat stuff for my kids. We don't do excuses, we do solutions. You gonna accept the solution, but we ain't making no excuses. We don't do that. I don't accept it. I can't make no excuse, so you not gonna make no excuse. That's just how it is. Okay? So pay attention to people's actions. You don't miss the action. You can listen to the words. Listen to the words they speak. But if the words don't align with the actions and the efforts, dismiss it. Don't even don't do not do not hold on to words that are not backed by actions or efforts. That's how you get stuck. Because people will sell you a dream over and over again. Because they, especially if they know you buying. If they know you going to listen to them sell you a dream, if they know you going to listen to them tell you whatever they think you need to hear, they're going to keep doing it. They're going to do it and continue to do it and continue to do it because you keep going for it. But in the back of this person's mind, they envious, they jealous, they really don't like you. They really don't like you, but they gonna put on the facade like they like you because they want you to be in that energy of bitterness. They want you to lack happiness within yourself. They want you to lack happiness and joy and compassion. They don't want you to receive nothing. You be careful of them types. They dangerous. And I tell you all the time, everyone has a purpose, be it good or bad. Not everyone has divine purpose. Everyone has a purpose though. And if you go through life being naive, thinking, because I was one of these type of people where I thought if I'm good to a person, they're going to treat me good. Because I live by that. I treat people how I want to be treated. I live by that. I don't care what other people do. I'ma still show up like that. I'ma still be who I am. I'm still going to show up with the same love and compassion. I'm still going to do that because that's just who I am. So you don't let others affect you in a way that keeps you from building happiness within yourself and for yourself. Okay? You don't let others keep you from having what it is you desire, what it is that helps you grow better, what it is that helps you elevate on your journey and in your purpose or in divine purpose. Okay? Because it's people that vibrate very low, and then there's others that vibrate high. Discern the energy. If somebody always has something negative to say, they don't have your best interest. If somebody is what I call a dry hater, they definitely don't have your best interest. Because they're going to pacify you with certain words, right? But if they have the ability to help you get ahead or see something clearly, or they have the ability to let you know, nah, that really ain't for you. And they don't have pure intentions and they not being genuine with you, and they know something ain't good for you, they know something ain't right, they know you about to go do about 20 years, and they ain't telling you you about to go do about 20 years because they behind your back doing something that's going to help you do them 20 years. You just be careful of the people you surround yourself with, okay? Not everyone has your best interest. Not everyone wants to see you be successful. And sometimes it's the people closest to us. That's a fact. I'm telling you. Sometimes, most times, it's the people closest to us. Friends, family, relatives, children. Most time it's the people closest to us. The people we grew up around. That's going to envy you the most. Especially if you came from absolutely nothing and you had to build yourself up and you had to make significant life changes and you had to do the healing work and you had to restore yourself and you had to go through the process of fully restoring yourself from the inside out. They be like, people be like, oh, who she think she is? Who he think he is? I got something for them. They gonna always have something for you. But you stay prayerful. God gonna have something for them. And maybe even your ancestors too. So you just pay attention, discern people's energy. Cause this bitter, jealous energy is really blowing me. Okay, and it's been showing up all week. So somebody could have spent this last week or the last couple weeks, or maybe it was in the past. It could be something significant about this timeline. February, March timeline in whatever year, okay? It could be something about this timeline. You could have talked to a friend or relative, a family member, or something like that, somebody you trusted, okay? Or you could currently be listening to someone you think you can trust that's giving you information, but they're giving it to you from a broken space, from a broken mindset, and from bitterness, a very bitter, envious, jealous energy. So sometimes you got to ask yourself, why would somebody say this? If somebody's giving you information about someone else, question motive. Uh, now I feel like a detective, baby. I ain't no detective. You got to question this though. You got to question people's motives. Why are they doing this? Why would they say this? Why would they do that? Why would they do this? What's really going on? What happened? What's the backstory of this and that? Sometimes you got to ask people or just question it yourself and think about it before you take an action based off what someone else said. Because they could be saying it and it could be coming from an unhappy, very bitter, jealous, or envious place. And then in return, you end up missing out on something that might be for you, something that might be good for you, something that may help you grow better, something that may bring you some type of increase, something that may help you just flourish in whatever it is that you desire for yourself. So be careful exposing what truly, genuinely makes you happy to others, especially if you have to question their loyalty or you have to question them as an individual. One thing about me, I never trust people who gossip. I don't care who you are. I don't trust nobody that gossip. Because if you would talk about somebody else to me, you'll talk about me to somebody else. If you will talk about somebody else's situation that's not so good, you'll talk about anybody. But what people go wrong, they don't spend that time they spend in other people's business. They don't spend it working on themselves. They just choose to sit in this energy of bitterness, jealousy, envy. And that's what their life consists of. because that's what they choose for themselves. All week we've been talking about choosing their paths. For the last couple weeks, we've been talking about choosing your path. So just keep that in mind. Be mindful of who you share your happiness with, meaning be mindful of who you tell what makes you happy, who makes you happy, why they make you happy, so on and so forth. Okay? Um, Determination was the affirmation. So I'm going to read this. Whoo, that was long, baby. I feel like I don't know. NTZ Claw, hello, hello, darling, hello. Good afternoon, Laura. What's going on, honey? Mark Gabriel. Mark Gabriel, hello. Okay, Aria. Alexa, play some 90s R&B. I appreciate it, Diamond Queen. I really do. Whew, that was a lot. You said, even the wicked is made for his time. That's true. That's true. Because, baby, listen, God will use, God won't only use you, God will use the people around you. God will use anybody necessary to help you grow better, especially when you really want to grow better. God ain't going to allow them people that don't have your best interests to stay in your circle. Only you can do that. If you go against what God already show you and what you've already seen, that's on you. Okay? That's on you. They said, fool me once, baby. Okay? For real. We are shown things for a reason. We are given signs and synchronicities for a reason. That is our communication to the source. Okay? Straight to the source. If you choose not to take the communication, pay attention to the communication, or listen to the communication, if you don't open yourself up to receive that communication, you're going to miss every time. You're going to miss every time. You're going to miss out on things that are for you. You are going to miss out on things that are beneficial to you. You are going to miss out on good people, even. Okay? That for real. Enchanted Star, what's going on, darling? Sunday fun day. Yes. Um, I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? A few years ago, this lady, I was talking to this lady, a mentor. She was my mentor, okay? Um, and she was just coaching me through my trust issues. Okay? Cause baby, listen, ain't trust a soul. Not nobody. Nobody. And I was like that because I saw people show up good with their mask on, with their mask of love, healing, compassion. I saw people show up with that mask on. And then when that mug came off, they were so ugly. Okay? I seen that too many times. So it trust nobody. That was me. I not trust who? I trust God, that's it. You can't give me to trust nobody. Stood on it. And she was like, Danielle, you gotta trust somebody. She said, everybody ain't bad. I said, shh. They ain't bad until they show they bad. You couldn't tell me. I had a rebuttal for everything. Couldn't tell me nothing. But then I prayed about it. Kept praying about it. And then God started sending people across my path. People start showing up on my path. Good people. And this ain't no mask. This is who these people genuinely are. Showing up as good people. compassionate people, people with real heart. Okay? So that opened me up to, okay, everybody ain't horrible. Because I thought everybody was a bad person. Didn't want to talk to nobody. Didn't want to be around nobody. Couldn't tell me about nobody. And I'm a person that will walk around all day long, engage in conversation with strangers, total complete strangers from all walks of life. Be out in nature, singing, dancing, harmonizing, cartwheels, and whole nine. You hear me? But don't get too close. That's just how I was. Don't get too close to me. Fully protective of my energy because there's too many snakes around me. That's what I was used to. Snakes. One betrayal after another betrayal after another betrayal from people I cared about, people I loved, people I showed up for, people I protected, people I stood up for, people I defended, people, betrayal after betrayal after betrayal after betrayal after sabotage after sabotage after sabotage after sabotage. And this was stuff I had to live through, learn through. And the only thing kept popping up in my mind was I told you about my daughter when she told me I was too nice to people and I do too much for people and don't nobody do nothing for me. That was the thing that saved me every time because it kept playing in my mind. Our children teach us, but is our mind opening to hearing them? Because you got to listen. But that carried with me for years. I'm telling you, you couldn't. I didn't trust nobody. So I trust the people now. People that I trust them for very significant reasons because they show up whole as themselves with compassion and genuine intention. That's it. If I let you in my energy and then I see that I can't trust you, I'm going to play along with you. I'm going to play along with you, see how far you going to take it. I ain't going to let it go too far. But if I know you playing, just for kicks and giggles, why not? But in the process, I'm going to be protecting myself. And I'm going to be taking other steps outside of whatever to make sure I protect myself and make sure I'm covered in whatever way need be. So I just learned how to deal with people differently. But the lady told me, she said that there's good people everywhere. You just be running into the wrong ones. I said, dang, she might have a point. But you know what was crazy? When good people showed up, it scared me. Because it was always the good person that showed up, but the good person was wearing the mask. It was the people always smiling and, hey, and hi, and how you doing? But I could see past that. And now I see past it better than ever. Because, I ain't sleep, baby. All these antennas work. So now I see it. I call it out. I speak on it. I'm not even going to let you think you tricking me or playing with me. Because I want you to know how dangerous it is to try to play with me. And it's not nothing that I have to do. I don't have to lay a finger on you. But some people just go around and find out. I ain't going to let you play with me. I'm going to tell you, okay now. Okay now. My okay now is go around and find out. I'm going to forewarn you. I'm going to let you know. Baby, I'm telling you, I walk heavy in my protection and I tell people why. And I make sure it's known so you don't come this way playing. Because, baby, if you come playing with me, you going to have to Go around and find out. This is for real. I don't be playing. I laugh a lot, but I'll be so serious. Okay, now let me read this. Yes, NTZ Claw. We all do have. Listen, now we talked about this yesterday. We all have, or was the day before yesterday? I don't know. But we all have that light and dark, that high and low vibrational self, that good and evil. It's all the same thing, regardless of what you want to call it. High vibrational, low vibrational. That's good, that's evil. That's light, that's dark. Okay? So we all have it. It's just a matter of you balancing it out. Okay? And if you have to pull out your dark, like I explained the other day, let it be for a justifiable reason. And the justifiable reason would be you needing to protect yourself against a more I ain't gonna say stronger, because light is stronger than dark, but another type of evil. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you might have to pull out your dark to protect yourself from a different type of evil, from a different level of darkness. Okay? Everyone has a dark side. Everyone has a light side. Everyone has a dark side. Everyone. Everyone. All of us. The key is balancing out your energy so that your darkness, your dark side, your low vibrational energy is not causing chaos and catastrophe in your life or others. Okay? Because we are reap what we sow, and there's consequences to everything that we do. All right? Let me read this affirmation because I've been talking over an hour. Lord, and I ain't even read the affirmation yet. Determination says, no matter how capable a person is, no important goal has ever been achieved without determination. It is the drive to fulfill our potential, the ability to concentrate on what needs to be done without distraction. It is what separates the merely talented from the achiever of greatness. Okay? The affirmation is, I have huge potential to flourish in life. I will never lose sight of what I want to achieve. Ashe? Okay. All right. 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 Yeah. Look, cut the deck on self-image. I heard focus on you. Focus on you and what it is that you want and what it is that you desire. Quit letting people trick your mind and trick you out of your own happiness and trick you out of what God has that's better for you. Okay? Stop letting people trick you. All right? Quit letting people trick you. You said it's red on then dark. It's not red now. Well, thank you, Mike. Yeah. See, Mike, let me tell you something about me, though. I choose to be that way. I choose to be that way. I choose to smile because I love to smile. It feels great to smile. It feels great to brighten somebody else's day just from laughter and a smile. That goes so far, y'all. I'm telling you. There's been so many times where in the past years and years ago though, where I would be I'm talking about, and this was when I was dealing with an abusive relationship and all of that mess. It was so crazy how people would just come my way, and it's like somebody always wanted to make my day brighter. Always. Whether it was with a joke, a smile, laughter, it was always somebody trying to make my day better. So I just couldn't, that's something I've never taken for granted. Never. That's something I could never take for granted. We all should be a daily work in progress. Absolutely. Everybody is a work in progress. Everyone. You constantly listen. I tell y'all all the time, healing don't stop. It don't stop. It's a process. You always going through things. Life always lifing. Situations always showing up. It's always a challenge or an obstacle. You always doing the work. Always. It don't stop. It don't stop, baby. You just learn how to navigate through the obstacles and challenges better. It's the actions that you take. Like I tell y'all all the time, it's not what you go through, it's how you get through what you're going through and the actions that you take while you're going through things. Okay? It's a process. Allow yourself to go through the daily process. Okay? Absolute. Oh, Mike said, smiling and laughter is contagious. So through all the darkness out there, try to find the small thing that makes you smile. Absolutely. 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 Oh, enchanted star. Whatever, Mike. Okay, y'all. I gotta go do the on a positive note message. We approaching 1 o'clock p.m. We've been on here for over an hour, and I still got to finish doing my cleaning and cooking. Yeah. So if you a member, come join me over on members. Okay, so I can do the on a positive note. Join me, join us, join us, join us. Okay. Um, if you missed my announcement earlier in the video, I finished. I launched my website. So I put it in the comments. Let me see if I can find it so I can. I still have some stuff to edit, so it ain't, but it's up. It's launched. Services are there that are provided. Um, there's products there that are available. Um, and when you purchase my products, be 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 very specific in answering the questions, okay? Because those questions are asked for a reason. Because what I create is catered to your need, okay? Intentionally created for you and you only, no one else, okay? So those are created intentionally for you and you only. Oh, I found it. Okay. So I'm going to pin it in the comments so y'all can see it. Now, why it just do that? And I will be, I'll make some edits to where I can do I'm going to put the website in the description section of my videos So from today moving forward, the link to the website will be in the description section. I'm also going to add it to the about section of my channel. Okay. You no longer have to email me for the coaching sessions. They are the services. Look in the services area on my website. They are there. Okay, you can book it straight from the website, whatever time date works for you. That's, available on my calendar. You can book it yourself. You can pay from the website. Forms of payment that are accepted on the website are listed there. So your payment information, everything is protected for you and for me. Okay, so FYI. Okay, Trinity time. Oh, who? Michael, where you come from? Hold on, let me go back up. He don't say nothing. He just pop in gifting memberships. So, oh, thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, honey. So, let's see. Jake the Snake, 1777. You have a membership. Michael Bradley gifted you a membership. Be Real 1K. Michael Bradley gifted you a membership. Ben M. Gordon. Michael Bradley gifted you a membership. Shell Shock You. You were gifted a membership. Trinity Time Travels TV. You were gifted a membership, honey. Enjoy. Okay? Enjoy the benefits that come with the memberships. Okay? I will be. So for my members, when you go on the member section, read about the members section, okay? Hey JJ1, it's going to say online discount. That's the discount. You get a discount to my website. I'll post that information, okay? I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do that without... Yeah, you did just hop on. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to... I want to post it without it being shared outside of our members. Okay. So I think I'm just going to make a members only post for the community section with the website discount code. Okay. I think I'm going to just do it that way. But you receive 20% off of the services that are listed. Okay. Or you receive a discount on products. So I'll get that information. I'll post it later today. Okay. But yes. Website is up. It's live. It's up and live. So you can book your coaching sessions over there now. You don't have to email me for any information because all the information you need is very detailed on the website. Okay. So FYI, whew, I thank y'all for bearing with me because that was a process. It took me. I started doing all of this and putting all this together in December. Okay? In December. Around my birthday. So it took me all this time to get everything organized. Because I don't like doing nothing unless everything is right. At all. I need everything to be right for me to do anything. It's just how I flow better that way. So 6 going on 37, girl. You in class. Okay, y'all. I'm getting ready to cut this live and jump back on, go over to my members and do the on a positive note message. For today, it is Sunday, so we are not doing any topics today. Okay. If it wasn't March 1st, I probably would have squoze it in. Um, but no, I have other things I gotta do. Okay. And that I have to finish. So, those of you who are not a member, I'll see you in the morning for the Rising Wisdom and Start Your Day. And if you a member, come join me on the other side. Come join me in the members only section, okay? You said stop being a perfectionist. Listen, Enchanted Star, I slowed down. I did. I slowed down, you know. To stop entirely, I don't know. Eh, I am a bit of a perfectionist. I can't help it. It gotta be right. Because look, I look at it as this, right? A lot of people provide services and have products and all of this, but a lot of people are not creating this stuff with their energy, heartfelt compassion. They don't create these things and provide these services from a heart space. I really love what I do. I really love the things that I create for y'all. So it has to be right. Okay? Because if I do it right the first time and we ain't got to do it over and do it over and do it over, it's going to be right for y'all. So I got to make sure it's right. All right? All right. I just got to make sure it's right. So I can't, I put a lot of lot of love in what I do. Baby, it got to be right. It got to be right. So go visit the website, take a peek around. Yes, I have a little more editing to do, but for the most part, all the services are there that are provided. The individual coaching sessions, the couples coaching sessions, and the what I love to call an angel's message. You can read the details about that on the website. Okay? That was something special I needed to add. My ancestors said, put it on there. Gotta put it on there. Okay. But you can read the details about it on the website. Okay. Diamond Queen, I appreciate y'all and respect to you as well, my love. Whoo, Greg, that sound good. That's a lot of people in life just in general. Everyone's not a teacher though. Nor is everyone meant to be a teacher. Some people just, they just get a hold to things or they see things and be like, oh, I want to do that. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do it. They don't have a bit of passion for it. They can't teach nothing. No lived experience. Experience is the best teacher, for sure. But, I am freezing, y'all. When I tell y'all I'm so cold, I'm about to close all these windows because that's the problem. My hands cold. My nails bright orange, so I know I'm cold. They ain't even yellow no more. Detroit Coalition, what's going on, honey? Come join me on members. You a member. I see y'all over on members, y'all. Um, but yeah, I love what I do. I love to teach others how to grow better. I love it. I love everything I do. I love teaching people about life and how to navigate their challenges and their obstacles. I love teaching people how to grow in themselves and learn how to love themselves. You know, just learning how to live better. Because we live to learn to live. We all learning how to live. Just allow yourself to live better. That's all. So, y'all, be blessed, nothing less. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for joining me and keeping it respectful in the chats. Okay. May your Sunday be blessed with peace and calmness. Get you some relaxation with no hesitation. I'm going over the members, y'all. Michael Bradley, I appreciate you, honey, for gifting those memberships. May you be blessed 1,000 times more. I will talk to y'all. If you're not a member, I'll see you in the morning for the Rising Wisdom to start your day. So hit the notification bell. Go check out the website. It's pinned in the comments. If you're a member, I'll see you over in members. Okay? All right, y'all.